Ladies and gentlemen, members and friends, March Outturn is around the corner. My name is Matt Bailey. I'm from the Scotch Malt Whisky Society, and I'm really excited by a number of whiskies that are coming through for us in March Outturn. Friday the 6th of March and Friday the 20th of March are the two key release dates coming up in March. Where is the year going? I was talking about January Outturn just a minute ago. Cask 2.142, Mr. Smith Does Bake Off. 17-year-old, spicy and sweet, full maturation in a second fill Oloroso, but 17-year-old whiskey from a distillery 2, I should just say. A classic Speyside distillery. In fact, this distillery often goes by the name of the distillery that started it all, as they have used in their marketing before. Not true, but who wants to get in the way of a good story? Wow, just nosing that bottle. That smells phenomenal. I'm gonna pour a glass of this, see how it behaves. Even after 17 years, it's held up at 62.1% natural cask strength. Natural cask strength, for those who are newer to this, it's the whiskey's strength that as it's come out of the cask. It hasn't been watered down. So this cask would have been filled in August 2007 and then has matured over 17 years and would have been filled somewhere around, who knows, 65, 67% ABV, something crazy like that, off the still, and then it would have gone into the wood 17 years later, and that's what it's come out at 62.1% natural cask strength. We don't water it down before delivering it to you. I'm just going to let that open up for a moment. Spicy and sweet is the purple flavor profile. The flavor profiles, as you may know, are coming to a change soon, and we're going to see 8 new profiles join and make a bit more sense of how flavor is interpreted. Now let's just have some of the specs on this. Apart from being spicy and sweet and 62.1%, 16th of August 2007. Is anyone's birthday on that date? Speyside whiskey from Distillery 2, the second distillery ever to join the SMWS, and from a second fill ex-Oloroso butt. Oloroso is a type of sherry, a dry style of sherry, very desirable for types of casks of whiskey, for maturing whiskey, and I should say. And it's a second fill Oloroso, so this is the third time that cask has ever been used, and or maybe more, depending on how long and how many times it was used in sherry. But the second time it's been used in Scotch whiskey, or third time total possibly. And then it's from an ex-Oloroso butt, B-U-T-T. A funny word, but also describing the size of this cask. So it's generally, sherry butts are generally about 500 litres in size. So what we have here is immediately maple syrup. Like baked goods, baked bread, fresh loaves of bread, brioche, sweet brioche bread, croissants, maple syrup on croissant. It has just the slightest hint, and I mean just right at the top there, the slightest hint of sulfur. And when I say sulfur, I mean that in a good way. I mean like when you get that sort of tannic sort of grippiness that you get from like a nice medium rare steak or a glass of red wine. You get this lovely sort of like grippiness to it. Far heavier on the nose than you'd normally suspect from this distillate. This distillate is often described as pear drops. You often hear pear drops and lemon tart and lovely sort of like light tropical flavors out of this particular distillery that I'm doing my best not to say. But if you look up SMWS codes, you can find out what it is. But we like to encourage you to try these whiskies based on flavor, based on spec. On the front note, it does say, wonderfully classical take on this great Speyside, a super example of second fill sherry influence at its best, rich and complex. It is rich and it is complex. There's a lot going on here. Think like a Nutella sandwich, a toasted Nutella sandwich. It's clearly old as well. It's really showing its age. Like sometimes you taste some whiskeys that are like 30, 35 years old, and you say, oh, it drinks like it's 15. This is a 17-year-old that drinks like it's 25 years in oak. It's got this lovely, soft, spongy character to it. It's very rich. It's rich and soft and Nutella-y. Let's have a taste. First dram of the day. That is ridiculously easy drinking for 62.1%. Really clean, really vibrant. Really balanced at that proof. That hint of like sulfur, like a medium rare steak in a glass. This one is available on Friday, the 5th of August. Why did I say August? Friday, the 6th of March. I'm getting it right this time. You can write in the comments what you think or where I got August from. Maybe this whiskey just transported me 6 months into the future. Very possibly. It's very, very good. It's a remarkable drop. I'm going to try it with a drop of water, see how it handles and see if it needed or not. I like a generous dash of water, as you can probably see from what I just added to that glass. Nose is just as good. It does okay with water, but it drinks wonderfully without it as well. Didn't improve it, didn't destroy it. Just sort of leveled it out a bit. That's lovely. Coming in Outturn soon on smws.com.au/shop. Available only to members. And of course, if you're not a member yet, there's never been a better time to join. We always have all these different offers coming out, available very soon, of course, in Outturn. Sanjava, see you soon. Cheers.